Hey guys, walkthrough Eric here, showing you how to do Bobsled Bonanza from Plants vs. Zombies. What you're going to do is get the sunflower, pea shooter, cherry bomb, jalapeno, spike weed, spike rock, lily pad squash, and torchwood. However, this is 10 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually 9. So if you can't fill 9 slots, then take out something like the cherry bomb. If you can't put it in, go ahead and put that in there. It should be okay either way. But this will at least give you an understanding of how to beat the level if you can't have these exact items. So go ahead and start down by throwing the sunflower, as you might normally would. And eventually we're going to want to have at least 2 of these rows filled with complete sunflowers. And so far so good. Here comes our first victim. Now, get both of them with that, put down the first spike weed. Gonna use the squash on this Zamboni. And when I get the money, I'm gonna put down the spike rock on the spike weed. There we go. And by the time that this gets here, the next squash will be up. So we'll go ahead and throw that down. And the key is really getting the sunflowers down as quick as possible. Okay, here comes our second bobsled. We're going to use the jalapeno on these guys. And we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. Put down the spike. And then shortly, when you can get it, put down the spike rock. Squash the Zambonis. I wouldn't recommend trying to squash the bobsleds because it's not going to work. You're not going to be able to kill all of them. That's why I have the cherry bomb as kind of like a backup, if need be. Now I am going to jalapeno these guys. They might get to one of the sunflowers, but I'm not too worried about that. At this point you can see there's really nothing to be worried about. We can use our last jalapeno on the top bobsledders. We can get 2 of them with one. So go ahead and put down your spike weed. Spike rock on top of that. And then at this point you just want to fill in pea shooters. Now something you have to be cognizant of is that these spike rocks obviously don't last forever, so make sure when they get popped, when they pop the Zambonis, that you make sure they're still there. like I showed you, I have the cherry bomb as the last slot. I didn't necessarily need it this time, but it's good to have in case you do. So every time a Zamboni pops, look to see if the spike weed is still there. Now I can see that this one is getting low, so I'm going to go ahead and replace that one. Ah. Missed my chance, so I'll just have to wait it out. Here we go. You can see the removal of the spikes obviously means it's getting low. That one, for example, is getting by, so go ahead and do that. It's really not a big deal. I mean, he didn't really get very far. So we'll just jalapeno them out and replace that. If they do get by, I mean, it happens. Just use what you got. That cherry bomb, remember I was talking about? We're gonna jalapeno these guys. So you can see that was a little sloppy, and like I said, I don't have all of the items that are recommended for this level. A lot of people use the upgraded ones of the plants, but I showed you pretty much a way you can do it without having to get all that stuff. These are pretty much basic tier 1 items. So hopefully this will give you some understanding of how to play it at least, even if you played a little bit better than I did. Thanks guys, take care.